Good morning. Welcome back to my scattered brain. My name is Maggie. In this video series, I offer you 4 things each day: a photo, a thought, a chore, and an art or craft. I offer you these as an experiment in my own experience to see how it affects my life. It's my theory that having the balance of these 4 things, things I enjoy, things I have to do, moments that I take to observe my surroundings, I feel like it will enhance my life, make me happier, make me more aware, and help me to live in the present. I hope you enjoy. Hi, welcome to the thought of the day. So I don't really have anything formulated, which is kind of, I kind of fly by the seat of my pants most of the time. And, I've told myself that's because I don't plan or I don't know how to plan. And I'm willing to accept that self-criticism. But I'd also like to say that it's just how my mind works. So I had a lot of different thoughts yesterday going around. What's my thought of the day going to be? And I guess they're still formulating. So what I'm going to talk about is just where I am at right now. So where I am at right now is I'm feeling a little overwhelmed in my crafting. And, I call it burnout. I don't know if it's burnout. About a week ago, I started to try and do like 3 things a day to participate in the challenge that was on Facebook. Now, what I did see was that people were posting 3 things a day of things that they had made in the past. And I didn't feel like that was really the spirit that I wanted to do it. I didn't want to, just pick things that I've already done and been like, here's something that I made. I wanted to try and make new things. And so that was pretty ambitious. And I did it for 3 days. And then I was burnt out. Because you have to think of what these things are going to be, what these creative things are going to be that you're going to make. And, sometimes inspiration only wants to hit once a day or once in a while. And, you want to be happy with what you produce. And you want it to come from somewhere. You don't want this to come from like, oh, there's this challenge and I have a quantity that I need to do. So just to clarify, so it was just a fun challenge to, they call it fill the feed. So it was like fill the feed contest. You get a point per creation that you submit, up to 3 creations a day for a week. And then at the end of the week, whoever did the most got a prize. And then there were 2 runners up. And so, like I say, people were saying like, here's this thing I made once, and they would get a point for it. And I just kind of felt like, so I stopped after 3 days. I stopped trying to force myself to do 3 creations. And then I haven't done anything since. I haven't really done any filming here or any of my own things. So all that to say, like, I kind of felt burnt out after that. And that's okay, because that's if I'm making things as a mental health enhancement, then you have to do it when you need it, and maybe not do it when you don't need it, or do something different. So I have been thinking about my junk journaling and what it takes to do that, and I really, really love it as a craft. But But it also does play in a little bit to hoarding and collecting of things. I have stuff that looks like this all over this room. I have stuff. And you need that because, you don't know what's going to inspire your creativity. So, I'm okay with that. I'm not a good purger. Like if I start accumulating things, will I purge things or will I just keep accumulating? And that's like, there's a tipping point. So I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I've been watching this guy on YouTube. He's got a channel called Sketchbook School. Sketchbook and then School, SKOOL. And he teaches you how to draw. And the nice thing is I'm doing these lessons and I'm like, gee, I already do this kind of. I just didn't name it. So his name is Danny Gregory. And it's Sketchbook School. I'll show you a little bit. Okay. So the first lesson, I don't even know how it is. Okay. The first lesson was to draw lines, curves, shapes, and then to realize that your pictures are all lines, curves, and shapes. And so that was kind of a lesson to help you be comfortable holding the pen and moving it around. This one here was the contour drawing. So where you're really just drawing the outside edges of an object. So that's a general mug, and then that's a cracked mug that we actually have in the house. So this was kind of cool. This is called continuous line drawing. So what you do is you start your pen somewhere and then you just keep going. So I set up this little still life. It's a prescription bottle, a lotion bottle on its side, and a pair of glasses. And so you have to keep your pen down the whole time. And then I did this one I'm going to say this is a Nissan Murano. My husband went into Walmart to pick up a car battery, and this car was sitting there. And so I did that. And that's pretty much all one line. You kind of are in the habit of lifting the pen every now and then, so you have to fight that a little bit. Okay, and then this was contour drawing. This was basically what you do is you look at something and you draw the whole outside line. Just the outside. To simplify what you're looking at and to retrain your brain to look at things differently. And so then once you do that, then you can do all the other more complicated things. And it makes it easier to take a complicated thing and break it down into smaller steps. And then I started a water bottle, but they came out. It was a little short water bottle, little 8-ounce or 10-ounce water bottle. So I didn't finish the label. So the idea is, just to always kind of have your sketchbook with you and wherever you are to sketch as practice and as a habit, which, I love that. Now, this is not a sketchbook. This is an old journal that was sitting around blank. I think I got it at a garage sale. The lines don't bother me. It's lined pages. And now this was my coffee last night, and it's a SeaWorld cup. And so this one is called blind drawing. So it's actually where you draw something without looking at the page. So you only look at the object, and you tell your Your eyes tell your brain to tell your hand where to move the pen. And so I think it came out pretty good. I don't know how well you saw that. So I think I'm going to try and declutter a little and do a little more of this, because the main thing that you need is the book and the pen. If I'm feeling the urge to be creative in another way with a lot of medium and a lot of material, I'll do that. Now, the sketchbook school, eventually he'll get into how to flesh out some drawings that you've done and different markers and pencils and paints and things like that. So I'm really, really looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to how he breaks things down step by step. He hasn't been drawing or artistic all his life. And so he kind of trained himself. So that's, is this change of tack? What is this change of tack? Is it ADHD? Is it going from one project to a whole new project and not following through? I don't know what it is. It's just something that I want to do. It's kind of learning a new skill. It's taking care of me. Okay, so if you want to tie this explanation into a thought of the day, let's say, do what's best for you. Don't be afraid to change what you're doing, especially if it's best for you. And be aware if you're getting out of balance. And by that, I mean, if you're getting out of balance with the clutter, manage that and maybe give it a rest for a while, or maybe give it up. Whatever you decide, it's decide for your own health. So that's what I'm going to do. It's going to be a little weird doing a sketch, knowing that it's going to be filmed. But who knows? Maybe it'll all work out. So that's it. I hope you have a great day. My photo of the day is my husband and I on our morning walk with the dog. It was the first morning that I felt like I needed a jacket. It was in the 30s Fahrenheit. Okay, so I just got done recording my little explanation of what I'm doing now. I'm at my craft desk though, and I still feel like I need to work with paper and glue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this sheet that was hanging around, I'm going to glue it down, and I'm going to use that as my area that I'm going to sketch. Give me a minute, I'll get some glue out. So I think this will be kind of neat because it'll show like a transition between the two crafts. I mean, it doesn't have to be that deep. I'm just kind of feeling like that's what it is. Okay. Oh, sorry. I was trying to get rid of my hair was shedding. Okay. Now I already know the hardest thing is going to be deciding on what to sketch. And I don't always want to just do like set up a still life. I want to still be looking at the things around me. But, you know, it could also be that that's a little much right now. So I am going to, all right, I am going to pick, first of all, are we still in frame here? Yeah, let me get rid of my computer. Then I won't feel crowded. Do this a little bit. I don't really know if that helps. I've got a lamp over here that never seems to actually do what I want it to do. No. Sorry. All right. Now, I am not going to tell you what this is, but it's something that's outside my window, outside my porch, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so that is the contour. That's the outside contour of what I'm sketching. Oh, very good. I just go ahead and smeared it. So now I'm going to do like this one. I did the outside. Now I'm going to go in and do little shapes and everything that basically sketch out what it is.